asked all the time, what does drams mean? What is drams? First and foremost, it's pronounced drams,
Not drums.
not drums.
What you got in your dram, what you got on your arm, what you doing for cause, how you doing on your frequent flyer miles. Life is too short to let it all pass you by. We stay at destinations, planes in the sky, we social media stars, smoking Cuban cigars. Up at the bar, sipping black Maple Hill. Classic brim, rock the finest of linen. Exit the party, step in Maserati. We took an oath to stay fly. From Minnesota to Dubai and everything in between. Be inspired to live your dreams by the one and only Drams team.
Would you care for a dram?
Welcome to Stick in the Bump podcast.
Welcome.
This is our episode 5.
Oh yeah, we back in the building.
We back in the building. We back in Minnesota. Last episode we were in Scottsdale.
In Scottsdale. Check us out next week. We'll be in broadcasting from California, and it's gonna be live, all the way live.
All the way live.
What you smoking on, man? Today I got me this Rocky Patel 1990 vintage.
Mine's is the 92 vintage.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, we
That's how we doing it today?
Smoking on the same brand of cigar.
Oh yeah. And we got this Eagle Rare that we sipping on. Buffalo Trace consistently comes with it with the bourbon. Eagle Rare, Weller, Blanton's, all that. Buffalo Trace is killing the game with the bourbon, man. No one does it better, in my opinion.
So let's spark up, man, so we can get to this topic because I feel like we got a good one.
Let's get it.
So,
hold on. Before we jump into any serious topics, one thing that's serious is how you looking today, bro. You looking fly, man.
well, you know, I do what I can do.
Hey,
I mean,
when you can do it.
when I can do it, you know what I mean?
Tell the people, describe what you're wearing, man.
Well, right now, you know, I got on, we're going to start from the top to the bottom, you know what I'm saying? This hat is from H&M. I got some Gucci shades on. Express, rocking Express with the jacket and the pants. Got a Gucci watch on. You got a little ice on this one. You know, it's a handcuff, iced out handcuff. You know, just doing my thing, man.
Okay.
Just trying to look good for the podcast, making sure everybody know we clean out here. What you got on, brother?
Okay. So from the top, you know what I'm saying, we rocking the Tom Ford shades tonight.
Tom Ford.
Tom Ford for sure. We got the Tom Fords on, the vest custom made, you know what I'm saying? We got the pocket square cracking with the polka dots here. And we got the shirt from Zara. We got the beads that made by my sister Sean down in Florida. Props to Sean. Thank you. Appreciate you. And then we got on the Chelsea boots and some jeans. You know what I'm saying? That's how we doing it tonight.
That's how we doing
we
it,
dress
man.
it up. We dress it down. No matter what we doing it right.
It's drams, baby.
Drams. And fashion's a big part, and style's a big part of what we do. And we got some podcasts coming up. We want to try to help some of the fellas, man, with
fashion,
how to create some of that style, bro.
Yeah, for sure. You
gotta create the style.
We always getting asked, you know, hey, what you got on, man? You guys are fly everywhere we go. So, you know, we figure we'll start letting cats know what we're wearing, what we're rocking. So, just in case y'all want to kind of, you know, create your own style out of our style.
And just some tips on how to do you, but do it the best way. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
For sure.
But man, let's jump into something, man. I feel like these topics have kind of hijacked the podcast a little bit. We've been getting a lot of feedback about the relationship comments and things that we've been making, the podcasts we've been making.
Yep.
And, you know, I want to make sure we address the questions that come since we're putting it out there. We obviously open ourselves to a bunch of questions and comments. So I want to address one of them that came. Well, it was really a comment. And a young lady said to me, you know, you and your brother are wrong. The woman is the prize in the relationship. And I started laughing. I'm not going to lie. I started laughing because this kind of feeds the overall point, right? And I think a lot of women are feeling like they're the prize in a relationship. And I really don't understand where that's coming from or what the logic is behind that, but I'm gonna get real raw right now and just tell you how I feel about that. Now, if someone is saying that they're the prize, right? That the man is not supposed to be, on a pedestal or nothing like that. The woman is, and so on and so on. I feel like it needs to be a level playing field, right?
I agree.
I can see if by saying you're the prize, if the woman is offering virtue, then I can see you saying that the woman is the prize. But most women aren't coming to the table with virginity or anything like that. They already got 100,000 miles on them.
This man said,
You know what I'm saying? How are you going to be a prize and you don't already gave up the prize? Like, that doesn't make sense to me.
But see, the crazy thing is, the prize is vagina still. That goes back to what we said.
Exactly. And just goes to show you that is the mindset of a lot of the women out here these days. And love you ladies, but we got to change this mindset. And I think women feel like they don't have to do anything in a relationship except for just show up and try to be pretty or whatever. And look, I'm here to tell you got to do more. It's more than just being pretty and giving up sex. It's a level playing field, equal opportunity.
Yeah.
You are not the prize. Let's get this princess
Well,
stuff out of your head.
The only way they're the prize if they're dealing with a weak individual, right? So if they got a dude that they're taking care of, then at that point they become the prize because he's looking to her as some kind of source of income.
Stop mistaking guys that are showing interest in you to have sex with guys that are actually wanting to marry you.
As soon as they figure that out, it'll be a better world.
Oh my God, it'll be a much better world. I mean, if you want to be married, you got to start acting like a wife. Wives don't hang in clubs. But wives don't shake their ass on Instagram.
I've heard many times that, well, I'm not going to act like a wife because I'm not a wife. So how do you expect to become a wife if you're not showing the signs?
That's what I'm saying. If you're looking for a husband's looking for a wife, right? So you have to already have those attributes, and you can't sit up here and be like, "I'll start acting like that when someone gives me a reason to act like that." And all that.
That's crazy.
That's nonsense. That implies you're not ready. And stop saying you're looking for a husband. And this is my favorite. Stop saying you praying and fasting for a husband and all that kind of stuff. Stop. Listen.
So they stop eating for a husband?
Oh, my God. I've heard all kind of crazy stuff. So listen. You are not waiting on God in many cases. You're not waiting on God. God waiting on you. You have to make yourself available for men to see you. Not on Instagram twerking. That is not. Because what did Mike say on a few podcasts ago? If that's the energy you're putting out there, that's what you're going to get. Yeah. Just men who want to sleep with you.
But also, I think, when we come down to it, it's more of the title for a lot of females instead of the responsibility of a wife. They want the title to floss, right? Oh, I'm married, but they don't know the responsibilities that come along with being a wife.
Well, break it down, bro.
So it's taking care of the household for one. But also, so here's the thing though, right? Their responsibilities might vary because it depends on your relationship.
It depends on the arrangement
and your arrangement. But the point I was making is, if they are coming to the situation as if it's just a title, then the whole thing is messed up from the jump. They're not coming in there ready to fully commit to being a wife in the traditional standards, right? Yeah. Because they're expecting the traditional husband and traditional man.
Right.
So, it's never going to happen. These women, if you think you're going to get married doing what you're doing,
no,
it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. You put sexual energy out there and you lead with that. That's all you're going to get. It's sex. That's it. So
stop confusing sex with love.
It's not the same thing.
It's not the
same thing. A man showing interest in you for sex is not nearly in the same ballpark as him showing interest to marry you. So again, I say if you're a wife, do what wives do. Wives don't hang out in clubs. Wives, the best you're going to get out of a club, out of a bar, is...
A rapper.
Quit picking on the rappers. The best you're going to get is to become someone's girlfriend or a hookup. That's it.
And my personal favorite, a career baby mama.
That's it. That's it. That's not what wives are. That's not what wives are doing.
No, they're not doing it.
And wives are not shaking on social media. I'm not
not
hating.
doing it.
I'm just saying, if that is the end goal, then you got to quit doing all that.
But I mean, just for the record, some of the asses are nice. I mean, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look, and I'm be like, dang, I'm gonna look. But at the same time, there's two different levels to me, right? I'm gonna say, dang, that's a nice ass, or I didn't seen her ass like 30 times. Let me keep looking. But on the other side, I'm saying there will be no way.
No way.
There's absolutely no way I will ever holler at this chick for more than sex.
Yeah.
Period.
No, and I get that. And I think that's true for most men. Ladies, listen to us. We are giving you game here. Listen to us. That is not the way to seal the deal.
No.
And get married. So before you start arguing with us all the time, let your results make your argument for you.
Yeah.
If you ain't sealing the deal and ain't nobody trying to wife you up or whatever, stop blaming men.
Yep.
Look at yourself in the mirror. Take accountability.
Yep.
For the poor choices you've made
That's
in
the
choosing
key word.
men.
That's the key word.
Right?
Accountability.
Show accountability for the poor choices you've made in the men you've been choosing. Because, they go on and on about, men ain't shit and this, that, and the third. Hey, that's because that's energy you put out there. That's you picked him.
Ain't shit man.
You picked him.
And look, whose fault is it?
Your fault.
We didn't even rehearse that.
That's you.
We didn't even rehearse that.
That's all you. That's you.
That's you, baby.
That's you. Yeah.
It's all you.
Yeah, you smell that? You smell that? I smell it.
Yeah,
It's you.
it's
I smell you.
All
That's
you.
you.
All
That's
you. It's all you.
That's you.
That's your fault.
So, before you start blaming men, take a step back.
Single every
look
Saturday.
in the mirror.
What the?
And address the person you see staring back at you. That's all you. So.
Oh, you know what else? I'm saying, I hate to get off topic, but something just literally just popped in my head. Stop putting your personal business on social media.
Oh my God, it's the worst.
Stop doing that.
All you're telling the entire world or everyone who follows you or whatever is that you have baggage and you have issues. And I come from an era where you kept some of your business private. Everyone puts all their personal baby daddy issues and all that. If I'm reading that, I'm telling you, the average man is not trying to sign up to be involved in that whole big mix of bullshit.
It's a couple ladies that I'm friends with on Facebook that literally every time they break up with a dude, they go on a rant. And it happens like twice a month. So, I mean...
They breaking up twice a month?
Kevin.
You see my point?
I kid you not. It's just one
They
female.
The common denominator.
It's one female that breaks up with a new boyfriend every month.
And blames him.
But it's the crazy thing about it is you keep blaming the men, but you can't keep a man. So there's a disconnect somewhere. Because either you continue to choose the same exact type dude, or is you. And in my thought...
Well, both are you.
Is
who you picking? Yeah, it's you.
Is you. Is you.
Now, we're not sitting up here acting like men don't have things that, we have to work on and all that kind of stuff. But we are trying to help the ladies.
Yeah, I'm screwed.
Listen.
Chopped and screwed over here.
Listen. Stop putting that stuff out on social media. No one cares, first of all. Stop posting that. Nobody want to hear about the fact you crazy.
It was a situation, man, happened a couple months ago. Girl went in, caught her man, and couple of y'all gonna know who I'm talking about, but I ain't gonna say no names, but caught her man with another dude.
Oh Lord.
Posted him, but they wasn't even together though, right? That's the thing.
What?
Caught her man with another dude, blasted him on social media.
Man, this turned into some Wendy Williams shit.
It's some Jerry Springer shit, and then now they're back together again.
She with the dude she caught with another dude?
She caught another dude with the girl but they wasn't together, posted the pictures online,
Okay.
bashed him, but now they back together.
Interesting. Okay.
So I'm saying to myself, how do you recover from that? How do you recover? That's the level. That's a whole different level of toxic. Like, you do not, even if your relationship is bad, say for instance you're going through a rough spot in your relationship, no one knows that. No one knows that. I'm gonna give you a prime example. When I was married, no one knew that me and my ex-wife was having problems until we dropped the bomb and say, oh, we're no longer together. Everybody was scratching their head like, how they know? Because we did not post that.
And some things need to be kept sacred.
Yeah, we don't.
You
It's
don't
like
put your relationship. You want your relationship to die. You put it on. You put it on social media.
Put your negative things on social media.
Listen, and I'm one of those people, and I know everyone feels different about this. I mean, you may even feel different about this. I personally feel like when it comes to your relationship, you keep that off of social media, even the good stuff, everything. Because you got now the opportunities for people to start saying and speaking in and doing this. Like, it ain't no one's business. Have your persona on social media, do your thing or whatever. But I personally feel, no disrespect to no one who feels differently.
For sure.
I personally feel you keep all of your relationship shit off of social media. That's just not the place for it.
I feel like I hear you. I hear where you're coming from, but I feel like you do that to a certain extent. Because, one thing I do know about a lot of, women, they love to be flaunted.
They do.
Okay? Especially if you...
I want to address that.
Yeah, if you are... Especially if you are established, handsome.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Sure.
like they want to be insured too. I mean, you don't have to constantly do it all the time. It's just, a little level here or there.
I hear you. But I personally feel like the reason why women, not all women, but why most women want that, the motivation has to do with we got to let these hoes know
of course.
who you with, right?
Yes.
So here's and I've always been kind of black and white, and I try to stay out of the gray space. But here's my thing. That doesn't stop anything. That doesn't stop any women from still trying to holler at you. That doesn't stop shit.
That don't stop nothing.
All it does is now make it more embarrassing for you if the dude do something behind your back or whatever. Because
if you get caught up,
Yep. That's all it does. So women think by post me online or whatever, so everyone knows that you're my woman. That ain't stopping none of the women. Matter of fact, it make it worse.
That has not. That you are absolutely right. That's stop. If a woman or a man really wants you, he's gonna slide.
They don't give a damn about
slide in the DMs regardless.
They don't give a damn about all them photos looking happy and all that. That don't mean nothing.
That don't mean nothing.
You're absolutely right. Absolutely nothing. That's why I don't get it. Why some women push so hard for all that or whatever.
Yeah.
I know it's like some kind of weird security thing.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. Some women don't. Some women just want to be acknowledged. Others want to be flaunted.
Yeah.
It's a thing of acknowledging who you're with, compared to always needing to post pictures with them or post them on your page.
Yeah, I personally think,
or even have them in your profile picture. I think that's the toxic. I think that's toxic.
I'm old school. Our mom, OG, and all that. I was raised, you keep your personal life, your relationship, you keep folks out your business, your relationship will stay together.
That's true.
Good and bad. You have people all in the mix, knowing who you're with and who it just becomes a target, bro. So I choose not to even do that.
No, I see your point. In my case, I see both sides.
Especially social media. That's
because
just not
I'm heavy. I see both sides because I'm heavy into social media. Mm-hmm. So I do see both sides of the argument when it comes down to that. But I do think it's a such thing as overkill when you're dealing with your relationship business, whether it's good or bad. On social media.
Don't put. I have personally seen relationships destroyed because of social media.
It seems like 90% of relationships are destroyed.
No, I'm talking about like situations where the woman's posting shit about what's going on with it, and then there are men chiming in saying, "Oh, you need another."
Man. See, that's what I'm saying.
And you dealing with an alpha man, a man like me, or something like that. Yeah. You're not about to have no dudes on your
reach through that phone.
Yeah, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So to me, you just open yourself up for problems. So, fellas, ladies, keep your relationship off of social media. If you so into your man or woman or whatever, they should know it, right? And that's what's important. They should know it, and you make sure you put it down, but keep that off of social media. Ain't nobody trying to see all that.
And I say keep it to a certain extent. That's my comeback. I'd say it's okay to post your lady or your dude, make posts about them or whatever. Just randomly funny posts or whatever the situation might be, sweet posts. But to a certain extent, you don't want to keep them. You just open up so much.
Opening a can of
Whoop ass
on your relationship.
If you're
for sure.
doing that, because it's like every day. Literally, man, people don't realize how funny Facebook is. Like, it's hilarious to me because I don't really take a lot of stuff seriously.
No, it's entertainment.
It's entertainment.
That's what social media is.
Entertainment. And I just find it hilarious. But we need to really make sure these ladies are put up on game when it comes down to so many things, because they complain so much about us. But it's
always complaining.
It's not us.
Always complaining.
Well, I mean, sometimes it is.
Sometimes men have a part to play.
Yeah,
but
sometimes it is.
Women, I think the biggest thing piece of advice I can give you, take accountability for your life, for your relationships, and even the failures in relationship. If you find yourself always with a guy that ain't shit and is shitty or whatever, something's wrong with your picker. You picking wrong. Like, you need to figure that out.
Or she's being chosen wrong.
Or you being chosen wrong.
Yeah.
But she has to accept the being chosen too.
Yeah, something ain't right.
So something is off.
Something off.
Something off.
Something ain't right.
Yeah, no, something is definitely not right.
Something ain't smelling right.
Yeah, no, I smell bullshit. That's what I call it on that. So
whole pile of it.
Yeah, you need to make sure that you picking in accordance to the standards that you say that you have, and quit. And then lastly, don't make the next guy pay for all the stuff you went through with the previous guys.
Oh my God!
You come to men with all these walls and brick houses and all this shit. Listen, man, when you get out of a relationship, this is from the heart. When you get out of a relationship, people, the answer is not another relationship to feel better. Go see your ass a therapist. Go talk to somebody. Get healed. Get right. Get mentally and emotionally strong. Quit visiting all this stuff on people and all this baggage on people. And now the next guy I got to pay for what 3 different dudes did to you and all that kind of stuff. So you come in there with trust issues and all that.
I call it relationship PTSD.
Yeah. I mean, we got to stop.
That's what I call it.
This has got to stop.
Relationship PTSD. You come with all that baggage, but you know what, man? How do you deal with the overly emotional female?
You know me. I tend to not be an overly emotional type guy. So it's always a bit awkward. But I'll say, like I've said before, I don't have a problem with people showing their emotions. Mm-hmm. What I have a problem with is when people make decisions purely off of emotion.
See, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that, because to me, I can't trust people like that.
No, I can't. They're all over the damn place.
I can't trust people like that. And they're so up and down with their emotions.
100%.
And they make decisions based off how they feel in the moment.
And that's
dangerous.
That's immature.
Very immature.
The definition, or one of the ways we can, define maturity is the ability to take all input in and be able to look beyond how you feel in that one moment to make a quality decision, people. Yep. You can't just pop off and make decisions purely. People sit in prison right now because they made an emotional decision. They got upset and shot somebody, did this, did that. And when they got time to sit in jail and think about what they did, they didn't feel the same way that it was worth it to do. So you can't just make decisions purely off of emotion, especially in a relationship. Yeah. Especially if you know you want the relationship, but because you're mad, because you're upset, you're going to pop off and say some crazy stuff and I don't want to be with you and call them him or her, some kind of demeaning thing or whatever, something you can't take back.
I can't stand when a female call a man a bitch.
I cannot.
Oh my God.
What
that is a pet peeve of mine. I hate that, man.
Like, stop. Like, you can't talk like that to people.
No, it completely drives me crazy because I sit back and look. Like, really? What's your initial attraction? When you first see somebody, you don't look at them and say, "Oh man, that man got some good shoulders." Look at them shoulders.
Well, they might say that about me, brother.
Man, shut up. Look at them shoulders on that man. Look at them shoulders. You say, "Oh no, he's handsome. He's fine. He's cute. Whatever you wanna call it." Same thing goes for men, right? We look at hold on. Let me clarify that. We look at women that we want to be with that way, long term. Like, oh yeah, she's beautiful, but like we were saying earlier, men, we will sleep with a less unattractive female.
And women be thinking they're winning.
They're not,
because men are willing to sleep with them. That's not the same thing as someone wanting to be with you.
That has nothing to do.
And
with
another
anything.
thing you just said, I want to touch on. I kind of feel like we've touched on a lot, but I want to hit this point. When we start talking about beauty and all that kind of stuff, we always get comments back talking about that's shallow or superficial. You should be looking for someone whose character and all these things on the inside and blase, blase,
Look
blase,
like
blah.
Fuzzy Moto. What's his name?
But let me say something here.
But she got a good personality.
Women, that is what you should be looking for.
Yeah, we're not the same.
We are not the same. Stop acting like we are the same. Because we always get some women that'll come back, no doubt about it, they're going to come back and start telling us what we should be looking for instead.
What we want.
That is what you should be looking for. Men are looking for beauty. Women should be looking for character.
Whatever they're looking for.
All those other things
Stuff
that you guys are talking about that we should be looking for.
Yeah, that's what you should be looking for.
That's what you are supposed to be looking for.
Stop telling us what to do.
Stop projecting that onto men.
Stop telling us what to do.
Men are visual. We like women who we find attractive. Period. Now, that's different for every man, but that is the way it is. That's how men are built. And, of course, you're going to get some, guy, one outlier here or there saying, oh, man, not me. I look for a girl who, we do nice things together and all that. That's great, man.
So, hold on. Okay. Beauty, everyone has their own definition of what beauty is.
100%.
Okay? So it kills me when I hear that because, say for instance, a guy's with a woman that we find unattractive. Right. I was watching Norbit earlier today. Right. I was watching Norbit. Rasputia. Right. But at one point, Norbit thought she was hitting. Right. Everybody was making fun like Norbit, you got a whale, whatever they were saying in the movie. Mm-hmm. But he thought that she was fine. Okay. That's what he thought.
I don't know what he was seeing.
But okay. I agree. But that's what he thought.
Right.
So that was the finest thing he saw in that little town. Not all men think like that. Everybody else thought that she looked like Eddie Murphy with a big suit on. I'm just saying, like, you can't, like, everyone.
But to your point, even Norbit was attracted by her beauty. He thought
she was fine. Yes.
That's how men engage initially.
Yes.
And then we come to learn about how great a person you are and all that kind of stuff later. But without the beauty that's initially attracting us, we're never going to find any of that out. Because we don't care to know.
Initial attraction.
So it is the way it is. Stop kicking against the bricks. Stop trying to make men think like women. That drives me nuts. We're not the same. So y'all do it y'all way. We'll do it our way. And we quit criticizing us for saying we like someone who's beautiful. Point blank, period.
It seems like they have to have control. They have to have control. If they don't have control, something's not right. If they can't control if they can control how you view them, right? Say for instance a woman that really wants you, right? That really wants Kevin.
Okay.
And you don't view her the exact same way.
Right.
They think you're crazy.
Yeah.
They think that you're crazy, that you're not willing to submit to them and give them a shot for whatever reason. So it's they need that control. Like they can't control that, so that drives them crazy. That's why they were talking so much stuff on your post, because they can control how you wanted to view your perfect woman.
Well, and really, if I'm being totally honest, you're absolutely right. And if I'm being totally honest, the post wasn't personal. It wasn't even me soliciting for anybody or anything like that. The comment I made was, most successful men I know, this is what they're looking for, right? And it was more of a general statement is what I made in terms of what most men are looking for. Of course, you're going to find some men who ain't looking for those things. But I said most men that I know, this is what they're looking for. Deal with it. It's okay. It's going to be okay. We know that we're not everybody's type. We know we're not everybody's cup of tea.
Not at all.
Not at all. And I'm okay with that.
Me
and
too.
most men are okay with that. Men know what their lane is.
You know what it is? Men are so used to being rejected.
We've dealt with it.
We've dealt with it.
Yeah.
We know how to deal with it, so it's like, all right.
A woman to tell you right off the bat that you're not my type, or push on, or no, or whatever, and that means you're not my type.
Well, fine,
push on.
man.
Okay, we on to the next. We keep it moving,
man.
right?
But let a woman think she's a dime, think she's fine, and you reject her.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
It's about to go
down.
That is crazy.
All the way down.
All the way down. Let her think she's fine, and she's always amping herself up and say, oh, I'm this, I'm that. And then she tries to give it a dude, and he says, you ain't that to me. That ego get hurt. It's a wrap.
Oh yeah.
Smoke.
And again, I think a lot of times some of the ladies are feeling this way because they're mistaking the attention they get, sexual attention they get, and they're confusing that with real interest in commitment. There's a huge difference.
Learn the difference.
There is a huge difference. It's not the same energy at all.
No. Now, don't get me wrong. Some women, this whole little sneaky link thing.
What's that?
You don't know what a sneaky link is?
Man, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Is this a social media stuff?
No, a sneaky link is a new term that's being used by mostly women when they having, sex with, a dude. Most of the time, the dude is in a relationship, so it's not necessarily a side chick, because a side chick that comes with a different responsibility, right? But a sneaky link is, all right, we both like each other. It's a sexual connection. We're just strictly having sex, right? So that's a thing. There's women out here doing that, but there's also women that are having sex to gain
traction in a relationship.
To try to use sex to
that never works.
To get in the relationship.
Never ever, ladies, never works. Now I'm breaking all kind of guy code and shit like that by telling you, but that doesn't work. You are not going to make someone want to marry you because of sex. Trust me. Trust this. It's not going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen at all. Sex is easy to get. Really easy to get.
So, yeah.
Like, really easy.
Yeah. How easy is it?
Like, really easy.
Really easy.
Like, just because you don't give it up, somebody else will. It's really easy. It's really easy.
Now you're getting an ass.
No, I'm just saying. No, it's real. It's really easy. So, see, that's what makes me upset, because they keep trying to use that as a bargaining chip, as if, oh, no, you don't want to do it, somebody else will. If that's what I want. You know what I mean? If that is what I'm after, you don't got to do it.
I mean, you heard it here first, not first, but you heard it here.
I can do it myself.
And you've done a lot of it yourself.
Man, I'm over here buff as hell.
Over the years, you've done a lot of it yourself.
Yeah, I'm over here mastered that shit. I'm a pro in my own shit.
You are a master baiter.
Master baiter. Skeet, skeet. Goddamn.
All right.
You started it.
All right. But yeah, people, thank you for tuning in. It has been real. We love posting up here, talking to y'all, sharing with y'all, and look for us next week out in California. It's about to go down. We turning up for Pop's 40th birthday.
Most definitely.
It's about to be real.
It's gonna be fun.
And we may have a special guest or something on the podcast.
Man, you never know.
You never know.
You never know what happens. You never know.
You never know.
You know, but it looks like we're almost done with our drink, so we will say peace out to everybody, and looking for all the feedback and everything like we always do. This is an equal opportunity podcast.
And it's all love. We ain't trying to offend nobody. It's all love.
And we're probably going to offend some people.
Oh, I'm sure we are. But it's all, from our part, it's all love. We ain't trying to,
And 10% of them are jokes. 90% of them is me just being me. Okay? So, please leave your comments under. Like and share. Subscribe. Do all that fun stuff. We appreciate everybody.
No doubt.
We out.
Would you care for a tram?